Look around, what do you see? Books, books. Are you ready to read? Gather round, what do you hear? Books, books. Open up your ears. I'll read to you, you'll sing to me. Books, books. Everybody find a seat. I'll read to you'll sing to me. We'll start in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hi friends, welcome back to Reading Workshop. Last week, we were talking about all the ways that we work as readers. We look with our eyes. It's super important that our eyes are looking at our book because that helps our brains to be thinking about our book. We can look, we can think, and those things together, those two simple things are what make us readers. And this one here says, we can read. The other thing we practiced last week was reading about the world books. And from those, we were learning lots of new things. We looked carefully at the pictures, we thought about what the book was trying to tell us, and we learned some new things. So today, I want to use those skills that we've been practicing, the looking and the thinking and the learning, and we're going to put those to some really good use and do a fun new activity. So watch this quick video of Miss Sanchez.
Last week, we were working with books about the world or nonfiction texts. These are books that are going to teach us something. We started with this book, and we looked at the cover. We read it carefully. We looked closely. We thought maybe it's about birds or creatures that fly because we saw some butterflies and some ladybugs. Then we took our time looking at each page with our nonfiction texts. Even if you can't read the words, you can look closely at the pictures. This book that I have has lots of flaps, so I spent time looking through each flap and each page. Now today I want to talk to you about, even though you are practicing reading by yourself, you can still practice being a reader by reading with a partner, and it is so enjoyable to spend time reading with a partner. But it's important that you do a few things when you're practicing reading with a partner. So I brought my partner today. Here's my partner. This is Daniel, and he's going to practice reading with me. So the first thing Daniel and I do is we sit next to each other. Our elbows can be touching. We're elbow to elbow and knee to knee. That means our bodies are right next to each other. You can sit this way on the couch or on the floor or in two chairs like he and I are. The second thing you do is you hold your book in the middle. Nobody wants to be a book hog and try to share a book holding it way off to the side. And same for Daniel. He's going to hold it in the middle so that I can read it with him. Just like when we're reading by ourselves, we start by reading the cover. Daniel, what do you think this book is about?
I think it's about animals, flying birds.
And birds. I think you're right. I looked a little bit at it last week, so I know you're right. It is about birds. So Daniel's going to hold that page, and I'm going to hold this side, and we're going to do something called seesaw reading. So I like to go like this when I'm talking about seesaw reading, because when you're on a seesaw, you're taking turns. One person's going up, and then the next person goes up. That's what a seesaw does. So we're going to seesaw read, meaning I'm going to take a turn reading the pictures on the page and talking about what I see, and then Daniel's going to take a turn reading the pictures on the page and talking about what he sees. So the first thing that I noticed on this page, Daniel, was that this page is all about ducks. I see all these little yellow ducklings in this duck house where they have a nest in it. I know it's a duck's nest because there's a duckling on the nest with the eggs. And this I know is a mallard, and this must be a mallard hen. So the mom mallard. Now, I took my turn, so now it's Daniel's turn.
I see birds trying to get food in like where you put food in the birds.
Mm-hmm.
And I see like a wood branch where you put their eggs in, and I see a bunch of bugs. I see a butterfly.
Do you know what kind of bird that is, Daniel?
It's a... No, I don't.
I think it's called a woodpecker.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I forgot that. It's a woodpecker.
Why do you think they put these down here?
Because that's what they eat.
You think that's what these kinds of birds might eat?
Uh-huh.
I think you're probably right. I want you to notice that Daniel and I are taking turns reading the pictures, but we're also asking some questions to see what the other person might know. Your partner is a great resource to you. They're going to help you remember not to skip over things and remember to take your time. So your job today is to practice reading one of your nonfiction books with a partner. I can't wait to hear how it goes.
All right, so you got to learn a little bit about how you're going to practice reading with a partner. So it's almost time for you to go do that. Just as a reminder, you're going to sit side by side, elbow to elbow, and knee to knee. That's a great way to be able to easily put one book in the middle. So you're sitting side by side, you're sharing one book in the middle. That makes it easy for people to take turns and to seesaw read. These 3 things are going to help you get started. There's going to be a lot of other ways that we practice reading with our partner, but these are the basics. Always we want to sit in a way where we can share a book in the middle and take turns. Okay, so that's your job today. Practice partner reading. You can practice with books that are about the world. You can practice with books that you can retell or read the pictures. Or if you don't have any of those books in your book box, then you can practice with a book on Epic as well. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Good luck!